Thank you so much for having me here. I am Arijit Roy. अपने introduction में इतना ही कहूँगा कि I am a lost soul like everyone else. The world is full of fires. There are all kinds of fires in the world, small fires, big fires. But there are some fires so huge that they fill the air with sparks, and whoever comes near them lights up. Diego Armando Maradona was such a fire, the god of football. He passed away on 25th November 2020, last year. My poem is a special tribute to him because his birth anniversary is coming on 30th of October, a week away. So it's for the first time that for a year we are without the god of football. This poem spans whatever happened between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. on the 25th of November when I received the news, when the world received the news that he is no more. It's divided into 10 stanzas because Diego Maradona is the man who made the number 10 the number for all footballers. So, and मुझे पता है आप में से कई लोग हैं जो शायद फुटबॉल के बारे में थोड़ा ज़्यादा या डिएगो मैराडोना के बारे में कम समझते हैं, बट मैं अपने शब्दों के साथ कोशिश करूँगा कि आप महसूस पूरा करें. Diego, your death makes me lonely. 25th November 2020, 10 p.m. It is 10 o'clock here in India. I have just returned home after a short game of football and a long chat with my friends. I sit down to eat the scoldings first from my mother, and then start eating my dinner. Just then, my sister says, Diego Maradona is dead. The sentence crosses my mind like any other sentence at first. What? I exclaim. She repeats herself, and now the immensity begins to set in. Slowly, very slowly. Mother says, don't get agitated so quickly. It might just be fake news. But the heart knows when it knows that the truth has been said. I leave my food, check my phone. It's true, says the internet. The headline says, Diego dies at 60. 10:10 p.m. The food is without taste now. The lungs are without air. The heart is without fire. Football is without God. I sit motionless on my chair and stare at the food. My heart is 1,000 miles away. Mother says, it is shocking, very shocking. He was one of the most charismatic ever, but don't overreact now. Don't be so upset. He wasn't a relative of yours. Oh, come on. Did you even know him? Yes. Yes, screams my heart. Yes, he was a relative. Yes, I know him. I've known him all along. I've known him since my childhood. I've carried him in my heart. I've known him like he knew the game from somewhere deep inside. And so I say I'm not overreacting, mother. I'm just at a loss of being. Diego Maradona is dead, and something inside me cannot even cry. 10:20 p.m. There is something mystic about Diego, something magical, something more, much more than life. For I have seen very few people, even whose death became a celebration. Mother tells my sister to switch on the TV. Let's watch what the news channels have to offer. Mother reminds me that this is a unique moment in history, a unique moment in football. But my heart knows that already, for both personal and public reasons. 10:25 p.m. The national news channels show nothing on Diego. I feel like abusing them like Diego abused the Italians during the anthem of the 1990 World Cup final when they booed Argentina. Mother then tells sister to switch to the Bengali news channels. And there we finally find what we are looking for. The celebration of the genius who took the world by storm. Oh, thank heavens, I say to myself, I'm proud to be a Bengali. But now that I watch the news, the truth has begun to sink in that Diego Armando Maradona is no more. 10:30 p.m. We watch the news, listen to the greats, offer their homage. It is a unique moment in the world, a unique moment in my house, but in the kingdom of the heart, loss echoes around. As if in a reflex, I look behind me and find that the two people whom I wanted to break this news to are no longer there. I want to cry, Diego. I want to cry like you cried when you missed winning the 1990 World Cup by inches. Diego, your death makes me lonely. 10:35 p.m. Thousands of miles away, wrapped in the colors of sky, you lie in rest, Diego, amidst your people in your home. Thousands of miles away, people who have never seen you cry and sigh for you, Diego, the eternal sun that shone. And I feel as if I stand alone in an empty stadium with a huge light in the center and darkness all around, trying to circle in. Those people, the defenders of reality, they put me down, beat me, kick me incessantly, like Belgians, Italians, South Koreans kicked you throughout the '86 World Cup. But they do not understand what the world has lost today. The world loses the heart that gave us the mad spirit of rebellion. The fire that tells the heart to take on all the defenders one by one and run like an eagle soaring high. Run so fast it seems you fly. You dare, you dream, you fight, you defy. You may not be a god, but you touch the sky.
Wow.
Oh, Diego. Oh, Diego, you little cosmic kite. Which planet did you come from? You reminded us that in the 90 minutes of life, one can be much more than a man. You reminded us that we have a beating heart and we must fight against all that make us feel otherwise. God gave us life, Diego, but you made us realize it. Your rebellion against the forces of fate, your rebellion to snatch away victory from the jaws of loss, life from the jaws of death, your rebellion made us cry, made us proud, gave us courage, gave us hope, gave us strength, gave us heart, and reminded that even though you and I may not be related, but we tremble with indignation at every injustice committed. You and I, Diego, we are comrades, fighting against all that enslaves the human spirit. No wonder your death makes me feel lonely. 10:40 p.m. You know, Diego, I miss my father today a lot, especially today. He was my Diego Armando Maradona, my inspiration, my strength, my king, my God. I still remember the day he showed a 7-year-old me your huge photograph in the Sports Star magazine. He said, "A footballer Shomrat, he is the king of football." I know you since then, Diego. I know you since then. I grew up to be a Messi supporter, but my father was devoted to you. And so was my grandfather. And why shouldn't they be? They saw you perform magic week after week after week like I see Messi today. They are the only people who could understand exactly what is going on in my heart. I wish they were here. I wish I could have taken my father to Kolkata when you were here. I tried, but I couldn't. Oh, Marado, El Maestro, your death makes me lonely. 10:45 p.m. I grew up on your stories, Diego, as inspiration, as aspiration. As bedtime stories, all your glories were etched in my heart. My father told them all to me. How with the flash of your left boot, you made a team like Napoli become the champions of Europe. How with a body like a matador, you got back up every time after they kicked you. No one could keep you down. No one could stop you. How you trained like a madman, yet a child, enjoying himself. How you made yourself invincible. How you conquered the world. And my father also told me how it all slipped away. But we remember you not for that, but for all the smiles you gave, for the joy, the fight, and this is who you are. a little bit hand of Maradona, and a little bit hand of God. The impossible dream, the impossible passion, the impossible cry, the impossible boy. Diego, your death makes me lonely. 10:55 p.m. The world will remember you as one of the best there ever was. Some will say not so nice things even on this occasion, but to each his own. I have no intentions to fight anybody anymore. For me, Maradona is a fight with oneself. The cut mark on my left hand on trying to imitate your goal tells me that I too am touched by you somewhere. That in my heart too runs the same passion, wild, free, untamed. The same fire boils my blood as well and makes me run with my arms wide open in the air whenever I score a goal, in field or in life. I will never accept defeat, Diego. You are the fire that can't be put down. You are the guitar that sets the souls of thousands on fire. You are a symbol, a sparkle, a charisma unmatched. I will never accept defeat, Diego. I will fight till the very end. But I have not yet dissolved myself in the fight. I have not yet made scars and wounds my medals. I have not yet forged myself in the furnace of the heart to emerge out as gold, to emerge out as you did after the last whistle of the '86 final, with your hands in the air, ecstasy, pride written all over your face, a true world champion. You are passion, Diego, pure passion. Ya arriba, ya arriba. You keep going, you keep going. The world will forever remember how you made love to the ball, juggling through all the problems. The ball never touching the ground. You were live, you were life. 11 p.m. I wanted to meet you at least once in this life, Diego. I wanted to say all this to your face. I wanted to tell you about my father, my grandfather, and our love for the Argentina shirt. I wanted to touch that left leg that shook the world 10 times over. And I wanted to see the face that warmed a million hearts. Take a signature, a photograph, and embrace you with all my heart. What do I say now, Diego? Hasta siempre, as they say in your nation. Until forever. Number 10. Ole, 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 ole. Diego, Diego. Even your death sparkles the world. Thank you.